Hello, everybody! It's Thursday, as promised. I'm going to try to go live every Thursday with you all. I'm not really cooking tonight, but I'll give everyone a few minutes to get on in. I forgot to get my glasses so I can read your comments. Let me go do that. Close that door, the laundry's going. So, here we go. There's at least two of you on. I'll just start talking. I've just finished my day from work. Just getting home. Decided to whip up something. And I had leftover soup. So that's what we're having. Here we go. Leftover soup. I'm going to make me a grilled cheese sandwich to go with it, though. Some of y'all may or may not want that, but that's what I'm having. I think it's going to be good. I'm glad you caught me too, Patricia. Here we go. And while my soup is cooking, I'm also going to start prepping my lunch for tomorrow. So let me see where that is on the warm-up stage. Still needs a little bit more to go. I do it slow so it doesn't burn because there's only just a little bit of moisture left down in there. I don't like the way, oh, that's outside of it. That'll be okay. All right. So, what do we want to do first? Should we make us a sandwich or a salad? That's what I'm taking to work tomorrow. So, we'll start with the salad. And I've got just regular old spring mix here. I've heard some people wash this and some people don't. You have to let me know if you've ever found anything bad in here that I need to be looking for. But that looks pretty good. That'll be enough for me. I might make me a little side salad just in case I get hungry a little bit later. Y'all ever do that? Get hungry later? There's only a little bit of soup, so I won't be able to have two bowls. So there we go. There's a little bad piece. We'll throw that away. Hope y'all have had a great week. I have, hello Indiana. I have had a decent week. Yesterday was a little trying. You ever had one of those work days where it just doesn't work out the way you want it to? Well, that was my day yesterday. Today was a whole lot better. So, kind of a redemption factor, if you will. At least the way I look at it from time to time. So, I have a couple of tomatoes. I couldn't get in this thing the other day when I did this for y'all. And I still don't know how to get in it. I'm going to stop putting on the lid there. Hello, Monica. Ooh, I'm about to lose my tomatoes. There we go. Just going to put about 4 in there. That was only 3. 1, 2, 3. Kyle, you got to count sometimes. That's okay. All right, what else have we got here? I did stop and get some baby carrots. I think if you've been with me a while, you know how I like to cut these up. These are good. I can just eat that. And I like to kind of quarter them. These are the bigger ones. I do like the bigger ones. That piece is a little big for a salad. So today I was in Jefferson County, for those of you who are not familiar with East Tennessee. That county neighbors Sevier, right on the Douglas Lake area. That'll be good for that. I'll put me 2 more pieces for my salad for tonight. Soup, salad, and a sandwich. And the sandwich. Anyway, they've had a terrible time of sickness in the schools and they've had to close. So I went over and you might be watching me tonight. Some of the folks that were cleaning in the school. You know, they do a very important job to get our schools clean so that our kids can stay in school and be healthy while they're there doing it. Very important. We'll cut that like that. That bowl didn't seem like it wanted to hold those things like that. So there's, I'm making a salad tonight and a salad for tomorrow. Anyway, they were cleaning the school, wiping down every single thing. Hello, Newfoundland, Canada. Welcome to the Southern. We're not really doing much cooking tonight. I'm just doing some meal prep. But I did tell y'all I would come on. Here, we've got my mushrooms here. I love mushrooms on a salad. I love mushrooms on about anything. One time, my aunt, who stays here in Knoxville, she made this, I don't know, some kind of beef tenderloin thing or something like that. And she had put mushrooms in it. And I had never had it like that with this gravy. And I said, Aunt Margaret, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. I want to dab that water off so it doesn't mess up my salad tomorrow. And that's why I did not cut my tomatoes. If you cut it, you'll get all that juice down there, and it'll just be a whole mess down there in the bottom. So get all that moisture out that you can. I'll kind of cut on that salad with my knife and fork tomorrow. I keep one in my desk. So I hope all the kids in Jefferson County, and might have some in your neighborhood as well, that have been a little sick, and the teachers and the parents too. When somebody gets sick, it seems like the whole family gets it. And I'm still nursing something over here. I don't know what it is. I don't feel as bad as I did that one day when I was on that boat. Of course, it was rocking that day too, so it was not helpful. Oh, might need to cut it up just a little bit more. But anyway, we made it and I'm here. So throw that in there and that in there, that in there. Okay. And I got me a cucumber while I was at the store. I'll wash it. And I've got my new thing here. I'm gonna scrape it right on off. It works so good. Wish I'd have had me a new one earlier. I didn't know it was gonna make it that easier. I thought it was just a scraper. I'll work on it. Might be a little bad on the end. I'll have to cut that off. Never them days where you just don't want to do it and you got to get done whatever you can get done. That's today. That's today, my loves. So we'll probably be done before Andy Griffith gets on tonight for sure, but we'll see. I'm not going to put all this cucumber in either. And in fact, if you've watched me before too, you know that with these cucumbers, they make water too. So I'm going to put it in a little Ziploc for that. And I'll dump it out in it tomorrow when I go to eat it. That'll be enough for tomorrow. I'll get just a little more piece tonight. And the rest of that is going to be my whole snack on that. Who loves cucumbers? Who loves cucumbers? We can do the cucumber dance. The cucumber dance. I swear I'm just getting home from work. I've not been in the liquor cabinet yet. And I probably will not tonight because I'll go back to work tomorrow. This is a school night. And what? Look at my soup. Okay, I can turn that down now. It's starting to get warm there, so it's getting to where we want it to be. Hello and welcome home.
Hello.
We're making salads tonight.
Oh Lord.
And I got to find my little thing. I'll just put it in a bowl for now. I'll just put it on this plate so we can throw it away. We'll put this in there in a Ziploc, and I'll have that in my lunch bag for tomorrow. It wants to stick to it. It didn't want to get off of there. Now, sometimes these things, they bother me. I don't know about y'all. These old, big seeds. Probably should have cut them out of there, but I didn't. We'll do it like that. My grandmother had diverticulitis, and we had to take them out for her. I sometimes wonder if I've got that mess. The way them things come out whole. Yeah, I said it. It comes out whole. Not a lot to do there. Can't help what your body's doing. Okay, those will be fine tomorrow. And I'll cut the rest of that up. And we'll just snack on it in here tonight. While we're just watching TV. There we go. Get some more of them out. That's that old end piece right there. Throw that over there. One thing we don't have in this house, I wish we did, is a garbage disposal. Do you have a garbage disposal? I sure wish I had one. If this was a fresh cucumber, I'd love to soak this in some vinegar and some hot peppers. That would be so good. We'll just do that. I'll do that right there for now. Almost looks like a little piece of a cucumber sushi roll. We can make it. Well, we can figure out how to make it if y'all want to. All right, the last thing I'm going to do here, since I'm going to do that, is I'm going to throw in a little bit of cheese. This is just regular old grated mild cheddar cheese. We're not fresh grating tonight. We got to get rid of this big old bag. All right, and there's my 2 salads. One for tonight and one for in the morning. All right, so I'm going to make me a grilled cheese to go with my dinner for tonight. And I got this whole wheat bread here. Let me look at that other one. I've showed you this before. Let's see if it's okay. If it's okay, we're going to do this. Oh, there might be a little piece of bad on it. This is the 5-grain Italian bread from Publix. The one thing I dislike about it is it goes bad pretty quickly. Yeah, that's a little piece of mold. We'll throw that one out for the birds. We won't have that tonight in this house. Unless y'all want to see me eat mold. I don't think y'all do, though. Y'all like me a little better than that, right? We had grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner. Sounded like we're on the same path there, Monica. So, let me go ahead and get... I guess it doesn't matter because I can't eat before one thing gets done over the other. I'll just go ahead and make my sandwich here. Just going to flip that over so we got a clean side there. Oh, I didn't get my mayonnaise out. Now, y'all might get mad at me. But I went to the cheap store, and they didn't have Duke's. I'm like, are we having a run on Duke's mayonnaise? We're going to have a new revolution or something, but I did get the olive oil mayo. So I guess in a way, we're going to be a little healthier here. I told y'all I was going to try to cook a little healthier in the new year. On these Tuesdays and Thursdays when we gather up to meet here, we'll try to... Y'all going to have to give me some ideas. I got a couple of recipes, and I've been writing out the stories to go along in my cookbook. So hopefully, by this fall, we're going to have the cookbook ready. I'm going to publish it myself. I'm not going through no publisher. We'll just get a couple. I know enough English teachers, they can help correct my grammar. And some of y'all might help me as well. And then we'll cook them together to make sure the recipe actually works. And I've not left anything out. You know how that is. I just know to do stuff, and I don't even think about trying to tell y'all any different. And I get done, and I'll say, I should have told them that. But I didn't. It's how it goes, my friends. So, yeah, I'm just doing regular old packaged cheese tonight. Watching from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hello, Brian. If we keep on going, eventually we're going to get all the way to the other coast. Now that we've got Canada and Australia and Ireland watching. I'm gonna put 2 pieces of cheese for tomorrow. How about that? Can that be my badness for tomorrow? We don't need that. Oh, I did have to buy another package of ham. While we were gone, the ham went bad. And I didn't like the way it looked, so we're just gonna get some more. This is just a Smithfield Black Forest ham, but over there at that store, where'd that receipt go? Over there at that store, you can get this stuff for a pretty good price. So this was a pound. Well, where did it go? Green cabbage. I didn't buy green cabbage. Anyway, the Black Forest ham for a pound was $2.99. You know that's going to cost you $6 over there at the Kroger. So they voided off the cabbage. I'd love some cabbage right now. We should make us a cabbage soup. I don't think I've done that for you all. I remember my aunt called me one day and she said, I better figure out how to fold that around or it's going to hang off the edges and it won't fit in my tub there. Anyway, she said, I didn't know how to make cabbage soup. I said, what do you mean? You know how to make cabbage soup. And so, yeah, told her how, and then I thought, well, maybe other people don't know how to make it. But I make mine a little different. You know I do. Tear that in half instead of all that layering like that. That looks like one of them fancy sandwiches that's so tall up on the meat there. 2 pieces of cheese and a stack of ham. There we go. And I'll slice it in half to make it a little easier for me in case I can only get one bite at a time. Only got half a sandwich to go with me. I've got these Tupperware things that I'm going to put it in for tomorrow. And then we'll pack that up in a minute. Let me go ahead and get that heating up so we can make our grilled cheese sandwich. I think I'm going to make 2. What's wrong with that? If we don't eat it, who's to say we're not going to eat it? We're going to eat it. I'm going to try that ham though, make sure it's pretty good. And get that thing on. I've got my flat skillet on over here. I'm just going to do that one side. Right there. Let's see. I should have just made me a charcuterie board with cheese and this right here stuff. Turnip green soup. I've never heard of that. What do you put in it? I'm wondering, do you put any beans or anything in it like that, or you just put the turnip greens? Or maybe, hopefully some bacon or something to give it some flavor. All right. So we're going to use the whole wheat bread. We got to get rid of this stuff. It's not the softest, but it's going to work for what I want to do tonight. I'll put 2 cheeses. Last time y'all grilled me, y'all said I didn't put enough cheese on that thing. So while y'all are watching, y'all want 2 pieces of cheese? Or y'all want 4? We always made ours with 1. I guess we were just cheap or didn't have enough money or something. I don't know. Getting my butter. We'll get the butter melted and start to get to the grilling. I do like to put a lot of butter. The other day when I posted that grilled cheese sandwich from that restaurant, some of y'all said, A, it wasn't toasted enough. The others said it needed more butter. So I guess everybody wants something a little bit different, but that's okay. That's what makes the world go round and round and round. If we all like the same thing, it would be a boring old world, wouldn't it? I had to bring y'all over here with me. There's that. Y'all like that the world is different? I do. I just think it'd be a little bored if we all like the same thing. I need to put a little more butter on that one piece there. It got skimpy on me. There you go. We'll let it get toasted up. I didn't turn it on too high. I don't want it to get too hot on me. All right, so there's my salad for tomorrow. Let me get my Zippies. I had to buy some more of these while I was at the store a while ago because I knew I was out. So, let's see what y'all are saying. You're in Tennessee. If I didn't already know it, I would spooning out the mayo to spread on your bread. I love, on the bread for the grilled cheese. I guess that would make it pretty good. Mayo and butter. How you gonna go wrong with that? All right, so we got that. Here we go. Look at all them seeds I got out of there. Would that bother you? It bothers me. Okay, so we'll pack this up and get it ready for tomorrow. I got to get one of my little things out for salad dressing. Let's see what we got in the refrigerator too. Here it is over here. I don't know if it got cleaned or not. It's still in the sink. We can just rinse it out real quick. How about that? Y'all tried this stuff yet? It's pretty good. I can't find it no more in Tennessee. I found a different brand though. My mom found that one and she gave me 2 bottles of it last time I was in South Carolina. So, might have to go home and see Mom to get some more of it. You never know. I do have to go visit. Dad's having his knee replacement surgery. And so I was talking to Mom. And I've got to use some days in February. So I'm going to go down and help her with him. I said, you say that like you need some help. And she said, I don't need it right now, but I'm not need it for a couple of days. I think she's going to find her an exit strategy and leave me with him. I know how it is, though, when you get stuck in there with somebody like that. And you might want to do something else, and he can't do it, and you can't do it either. But you can't leave him because, well, he can't do nothing on his own. Let's see what we can find here. I don't want that. I used that last time. I'm going to use the California fridge. Oh, here's fat-free. We'll do that. We'll be real good tomorrow and be fat-free ranch. So I just throw that in there like that. I won't need a lot. Do I want to use that tonight? I am going to do this tonight. I found that. I'm glad I found that. Some pepperoncinis. When I was home the last time, I was craving these things so bad. I went and bought some. And I just sat there and eat them. And Mom was like, I do not know how you were doing that, because she can't do it. All right, let me get this flipped over. We don't get no burning. There we go. That looks pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. And there we go. I guess I'm going to have to rotate those around because I can already tell you what's going on with that. So anyway, this is one of those Tupperware lunch boxes. I would love to have, I wish I had 4 or 5 of these so I could rotate them around because this one's getting a little old and I don't know if they make it anymore. So I do that. I found these cute little apples. Stick me an apple in there. Where did those things go? Okay, that'll be there. And just in case I want a little piece of chocolate, I've got me a World's Finest Chocolate almond that I'm going to stick in there. So that's going to be my lunch tomorrow. And I'm ready to roll. Now, because I've got that laid over, when I stick this in the refrigerator, I'll stick it up like that. And I didn't use my bottle of water the other day, so I'm going to leave that bottle of water in there, just in case. Most of the time I ride around with this full of water, and sometimes I just want something different. So I'll stop and get it. You know, some of the stores it's only 99-cent refill if you, I'll do the extra cheese just to make y'all happy. It's only 99-cent refill if you bring your own cup, so I bring my own cup. I don't know what happens to all the ones I bring around here, though. Somebody throws them away, I bet, thinking, why would he want to be keeping that? Hey, Cricket Dunn! Gail, I'm ignoring you about cornmeal dumplings. I just haven't been reading the thing, honey. What do you want to know about them? I've got a video that my aunt made on cornmeal dumplings. If you're talking about taking cornmeal dumplings and putting it in your greens, I can show you how to do that. But I cannot do it. I cannot do it and save my life. So we'll just stick this in the fridge on one of the tall racks, and it'll just fit right on up in there. Just like that. So let me flip this over. I didn't have no butter on. I didn't put no butter on that side now. I lost a piece of bread. Messing around here. All right. Well, that piece can go to the birds too. Glad I got a whole loaf. Or at least a half a loaf. All right. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to turn this down. All right, so I can at least throw this on there. Get my cheese to melting. This is going to be good. Some of y'all might be wanting to come over and have dinner with me tonight. I thought about doing a crock pot meal for y'all, but I'm going to have to take that because, I don't have 8 hours to stand here and talk to y'all. I have to go to work. Never heard of cornmeal dumplings. Mom made cornmeal gravy. Okay. Since the subject has been brought up, what you do is take plain cornmeal, not self-rising or any of that mess, just plain cornmeal. And then you put just a dab bit of water, just enough to make it sticky, and it sticks together, and you pat it out almost like biscuits, and then you drop it in on top of your green. After your greens are done now, you drop it in on top of your greens, and you let that cook. And it'll suck up some of that pot liquor now. And so that'll get some of that nice juice, and then you've got some cornmeal. Instead of making a cake of cornbread, or a cake of cornmeal, as my grandmother called it, you're going to do that, and that's going to be your cornbread. All right. We'll watch this closely so we don't get to burning here. Had a couple of pieces that got just a little too much for me, but that's okay. A little bit of burn on the edges ain't going to hurt us. My granddaddy used to say, that's what makes you pretty. Y'all think I had enough burnt stuff in my life? Am I pretty enough for you? Let's see. I feed my birds black oil sunflower seed last week when it was so cold. They ate twice as many. I bet they were trying to warm up, honey. It was cold. I wasn't here, but I heard it was cold. Apparently, all my people at work were very, very envious. Because someone said, well, where's Kyle? And they said, Kyle's on a cruise. And I guess it hit him. I took the week off, but I didn't take the week off to just sit around at home. I have plans, y'all. All right. That's getting there. I want it to get hot enough to do what it does. So let me read some of your comments. Let me wipe that up right there. We'll clean this off before we finish here. I'm so pretty. Well, thank you, Longsworth. Hello, Alabama. Glad you're able to join us tonight. Good old South Carolina, Conway. I know where Conway is. I grew up in Gurley. Good evening, Lou. I love butter on my grilled cheese. Sometimes I think you can't put enough butter on grilled cheese. I'm feeling a little bit better. I still have a little bit of a sniffle. Rocky Face, Georgia. I don't know where that one's at. Had purple top turnips with cornmeal dumplings last night for supper. Well, that sounds like a good plan. Well, tonight we're having left the last of the chicken soup. Salad, and these sandwiches. Oh. Michael, you're in Crossville, Tennessee. I hope you're doing well in Crossville. Smoky Mountains. I have to put all this up here in just a minute. There's that salad I made. Actually, that's good on that. I have to make sure I take a picture before I dive into this stuff here. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on this. Because, you know, when you put that salt on this, it's going to draw out that moisture. So they're feeling a little dry right now. I'm going to put it on my salad, too. I sure wish I had me one of them sushi rolls right now. It sure would be good, wouldn't it? But I'm not making it. And I don't have sushi grade tuna here. I guess it's going to eventually get hot enough to melt the cheese. So we'll let that sit there. Hello, Sevierville, Aiden. Thanks for joining us. I heard about those fires. I posted about that. That's just terrible that they've been flooded, and now looks like the whole countryside has turned into just a big wildfire. So, yeah, prayers for Western North Carolina once again dealing with just a terrible situation. For some of us now, we've got some flooding concerns that we need to pay attention to. So if you're in my area, down to the south, keep paying attention to that. Hello, Paducah, Kentucky. I saw Iowa flip in there, so I hope you're doing well. I love those hearts and likes, and that helps me out a lot. I know that you want me to keep doing this. Oh, the plane crash. Yes, that was a terrible situation last night. I was not expecting that one. I guess we never expect something like that, but I was on my way to bed. I'm going to tell you this. I think my roommate doesn't know what this is because she never puts it where it belongs. Mom, tell Chelsea, this is a spoon rest. We should put it by the stove so that our spoons sit on it and doesn't get on the counter. Had to call her out because she never puts it over here. She takes it and moves it. It'll be in the most random spot too. Sometimes it's in a drawer. Sometimes it's up there in pots. All right, let me check on this. I had to move it off. Because it was starting to get a little rough there for me. There we go. That looks good. All right, we got 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. I think that maybe is as toasted as some of you want it. That one got a little more. It was a little hotter on that side. Okay. So, for my picture, turn that off. I get that washed. I'll get my bowl of soup. I'm going to use the same bowl I used from last night. It looks like somebody's washed it for me. I don't think that I have a... I didn't. This is one of those scenarios we're going to have to tip the pot over because we're almost done. We're almost done, but that's good. That means we're not going to throw nothing away. Food's gotten too expensive to throw away here. There we go. There's just a smidgen left, but not a whole bowl. A little partial bowl. So how y'all like my dinner tonight? leftover soup. Maybe this is a poor man's meal. I don't know. That salad stuff gets expensive too. We didn't cook any eggs. We couldn't afford the eggs tonight. Maybe. All right. So, you all have right at 25 minutes to get to Andy. I'm not going live during Andy, but I'm gonna sit and watch. Maybe we'll have a little conversation. I'll take a picture of it. We can talk on what's going on the show over the texting. We'll see if I can do that live with you. So, all right. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being here. Bless you all. Bless all the families that are dealing with so much right now. And I'm going to see you later. Bye, y'all.